Hello Universe, what's up? It's Brandy619 and I just got done watching a video about a young lady, 25 years old, Instagram model who's linked to Chris Brown and none other than Nick Cannon, um, that has recently shared that she basically has full-blown AIDS. Okay, she's no longer in the HIV stages. um, her body is wasting and whittled down to almost nothing but bones. She can barely stand. I will put the link in the description box so you guys can check that video out. It is on XOXO. I cannot think right now, but I'll put the link in the description box. Um, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Does it suck? Yes, it absolutely sucks. But the reason why this kind of hits on a little bit of a more personal level for me is because Nick is straight out of Dago. You know what I mean? And when we were younger, and I was in the music industry, and he was getting into comedy. Back then, he had a group called Nick and Knack. It was him and another young guy, and they did comedy. And so we used to always be at a lot of the venues and showcases and different things here in San Diego. So, you know, and my parents know his parents, and you know what I'm saying, just different things like that. So it really kind of sucks, um, more so for her because she's 25 years old. You know what I mean? But my point in making this video is you guys got to be careful when y'all out here in these streets, because love don't love nobody. Okay, love don't love nobody. um, you could, and it's not a homosexual disease. It is a anybody disease. Anybody who is not practicing safe sex, and let's not get it twisted. Let's not just talk about safe sex as if you still can acquire disease through practicing safe sex. Really, the only way to prevent disease through any kind of sexual any kind of sexually transmitted disease is to completely remain abstinent. Because yes, you can still contract herpes even if you wear a condom. Okay, so let's be very clear that you gotta really be man, keep your hands to yourself, so to speak. But what is alarming to me is the fact that Nick has all these children that he's creating, which means that he out here going raw, and I don't know if it's a practice of his to go to the clinic and get tested before he just go beating the dough down, or if it's one of those I trust you kind of things, or I'm in the moment kind of thing. I don't know. We do know that he has some kind of an immune, I think it's lupus, I want to say. He has some, that's what he says it is, and that's what he says it is, let's hope during all this time. Well, I will say that he's had these children, and the mothers do undergo lots of testing when they are pregnant with these babies. So that could be a good sign. But that could be a good sign that he has these babies with these other women, and they have to undergo lots of testing. And in those tests, they absolutely do an HIV test and other diseases, tests on other diseases to see if you have it and if you're going to be passing it along to your fetus or your your baby. So that is a good thing, but nonetheless, when you out here in these streets, you got to strap it up. Don't think that just because you take a plan B or you on birth control that you know you are right, because a lot of people think that the baby is the issue. A lot of people think that the baby is the curse, but the baby ain't the curse. The baby is the blessing. You know what I mean? So you got to we do, and it's a lot of times that sometimes you just find yourself in a situation. It could be a super accidental situation. A condom may break, or you may get the R word. Someone may take something from you. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. But you have to do the best that you can do to make sure that you take care of your body and that you are, watching, paying attention. You have to be paying attention. Um, Promiscuity, if you partying a lot, if you drinking a lot of times it's getting loaded. A lot of times your inhibitions, the things that you typically wouldn't do, a lot of times you end up doing, especially when you under the influence, when you're around that kind of a scene. You know what I'm saying? So but just be mindful out here, man, because you never know. This young lady said that she had it for such a long time and didn't even know. And the doctors was telling her that they didn't know what was wrong. They was thinking it was cancer. They was thinking it was that she was just getting sick. Some of them told her nothing was wrong with her. She was perfectly fine. So I'm assuming that they have been doing testing on her all that time as well. So you know and let's not just say, and HIV is not just acquired through sex. It's also acquired through blood transfusions. It used to be. Now they have much more precise testing of blood, before they're just giving blood transfusions to people. But also through drug use, intravenous drug use. So shooting up and different things like that. And then, having sex and spreading it, or, it's just so many different ways to get it. But the thing is that a lot of times you never really can pinpoint where you got it from or how you got it. Unless you are a person who does intravenous drugs, that probably 9 times out of 10 you probably got it from sharing a needle or something like that. If you are sexually active and I won't even say promiscuous, but if you cutting a few different people and got your little cutty buddy over here and you don't know who that person is dealing with and you're not taking the precautions to protect yourself, you just don't know what you're gonna get. Like, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. You may get a baby, you may get HIV. You may get a baby, you may get herpes. You may get a baby, you may get gonorrhea. You know what I'm saying? You may get a baby. You may get I don't know what else out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I want y'all to do, man, is the thing is that these HIV is so much more common right now than it has ever been, and especially amongst the black community. So and with everybody being able to kind of do what they want to do and spreading themselves so thin and spreading it all across the world, and you see it all over the TV. This is everything is about sex, 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 sex. You know what I mean? Promiscuity. You know what I'm saying? Living out loud and all these different things. A lot comes with that. A lot comes with that. So you guys just be mindful, man. Strap it up. Strap it up. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. All right. Get down to the clinic and get yourself tested if you haven't. Make it a practice to go with your partner if you plan on doing all of those things, going down and getting tested together. Nothing is 100%, again, except abstinence. So, that's something to practice. I think it's a very good thing to practice. And I'm not dismissing, even husbands and wives. even husbands and wives. You know, if you got a husband and your husband is out there getting it in, and then you go get it in because he getting it in, and you know what I mean, all of that kind of stuff is a recipe for disaster. You know, so I'm going to encourage everybody to you know, my motto is always love yourself, but before, first and foremost, love God, man, and try to hold to some of those precepts that's gonna keep you. Those things will keep you. You know what I mean? It's good sound advice. Those things will keep you. Those precepts will keep you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a tough one, man. Y'all just got to, we got to do better as a people. Got to do better as a people. Um, I pray health and healing, and I send golden light. I send golden light to her, and I hope that she's able to get her strength built back up, and hopefully there are some medications that she can take that can help get her back on track. And but I do want to applaud her though for having the strength and the courage to come out and share that. You know, she could have said it was anything. She could have said that she had cervical cancer. She could have said anything. You know, she could have said anything, but instead she chose to be brave, and she chose to come out here and tell her story, you know, and then she let the chips fall where they may, you know. I don't know if she reached out to any, you know, the people who she been involved with, or if this is just a bomb that she just dropped the bomb on, you know, just dropped the bomb, and now they got to figure it out, you know. So um you know, and now HIV is not a death sentence. They have so many good drugs that you can take now to help you minimize your minimize that blood count, and so you're undetectable and different things like that, you know, or raise the good blood count to help fight those off. And so, you know, it's not really a death sentence anymore. I'm sure they're always fighting to find a cure, but if you don't get tested and you don't know within enough time, that could be you. And so I'm gonna link that video down below. Y'all go check it out. Give Gigi some love. Give Gigi some love, and like, share, subscribe. I do want to tell you guys that I got another channel. It's called Mindset Matters, and I also have another channel called Be My Books and I. So if you guys want to run over there and subscribe to those channels, one is a channel about books, reading, recommending certain books, reviewing certain books, and then the other one is about how we about to make this money and get this bag, and not just get this bag, but how we gonna lose weight, how we gonna acquire the things that we want to acquire. And it all is in the mind. We have to change the mindset in order to obtain the goals that we want to obtain. It's really that simple. So and then putting one foot in front of the other. So y'all go over there. I will be having some affiliate links that I'm going to be sharing some good product with, and you guys will always have access to that. I will be having some affiliate links that I'll be plugging in on this channel as well, but go check out my other channels. I don't even have no content over there yet, but just go subscribe. I'm about to get on it. Alright? Peace in the Southeast.